Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, October 5th, 2018. Hi everybody! Yes, I am very aware of what today's date is, but I had a ton of things happen to me yesterday, and here we are today. Also, a little heads up, Monday is a holiday and there won't be an episode. I hope I don't have to keep doing this, but on Thursday, I did something I am not proud of and would like to get it off my chest. During Thursday's bonus show, I had a lapse of judgment and asked the people watching to go flag Duck Hunter for copyright infringement on Steam. And yes, it is absolutely infringing on Nintendo's copyright. I am not wrong there. But I am wrong in asking my audience to go flag it. Maybe this time it wouldn't have done any harm. Who knows? Maybe it could have done good. But it could lead to a series of bad behavior that I absolutely despise. And it's much better to just admit you've done something wrong and try to learn from it. So once again, I apologize, not to the developer of Duck Hunter, but to you, my audience. This won't happen again. From there, I'd like to transition to something a little bit more positive with this week's Steam Code giveaway. This week it goes to Johan Meany for your comment here about the audio on Wednesday's episode, but you get it for that last part saying, "May the games be with you." I always love a good Star Wars reference, and may the games be with you too, specifically Sniper Elite 4. Please reply to your original comment with either your YouTube handle, your Discord ID, or an email, or just some way for me to get a hold of you, and I will get you that code. And even though next week is a short week, I'm still going to be giving away a code, and this one is big. I will be giving away Overwatch, Blizzard's hit game, Overwatch, and all you have to do is leave a comment in order to win. Timestamps and reference links can all be found in the description below. Today's top story is not a pretty one, as EA says that they are closely monitoring the situation surrounding the cover star of FIFA 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Back in 2009, he had been accused of raping a 25-year-old model named Catherine Mayorga while on vacation in Las Vegas. At the time, she was employed by nightclubs and bars to mingle with other models close to the entrance in hopes of attracting customers, and this is where the two allegedly met. The two were seen together by paparazzi on a Friday night, both at a nightclub and while heading to Ronaldo's penthouse. That night is when the alleged rape took place. Months later, Ronaldo paid Mayorga $375,000 US, and she signed a non-disclosure agreement. Now she is claiming she signed the agreement out of fear for herself, her family, and for fear that she could do nothing to fight back. Ronaldo is completely denying the accusations and even took to Twitter to claim all of this is due to the media trying to turn him into a spectacle and promote themselves at his expense. Obviously, there have been no shortage of these claims lately, not only coming out of Hollywood, but government as well, with the recent sentencing of Bill Cosby and all of the accusations surrounding Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Oh, and by the way, Judge Rapey has been confirmed. She'll forfeit her settlement money from the past, but no amount of money can just end or suppress that type of emotionally traumatic event. It's fairly clear that money did exchange hands and an agreement was signed, so it really doesn't make sense to me to completely deny everything. Obviously, something happened. So from there, I want to ask you how you feel about this. After 9 years and having signed a non-disclosure agreement, do you feel she is still in the right? Or do you feel it doesn't matter how much time has passed and this should be investigated to the fullest extent of the law? Of course, I'm in favor of an investigation, if anything, to find out what the exact details of the settlement were. And I'm sorry about this, but this is the only other story I'm covering today. I need to talk about Telltale because I'm pretty sure this is the conclusion of this story. In previous episodes, I had talked about a crew still working at Telltale to oversee the release of things like The Walking Dead The Final Season Episode 2 and to finish Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. Well, now things are even bleaker than ever because that remaining staff has also been let go. We don't have any exact information on how many people were let go, but now it's being reported as, quote, "not many." My guess is that it's less than 5 people. This part isn't in that article, but it's my understanding that Telltale's previous intention of working with their partners to finish The Walking Dead The Final Season was to have those companies hire Telltale staff to finish the game. And that doesn't make sense to me because why would a company hire on more staff when they could just as easily have their own staff do it? This among other reports of less than stellar sales for the first 2 chapters, making me further question why another company would even want to do it. This whole thing has just been an awful mess, and it's really sad to see that this is how Telltale's legacy ends. Well, that about wraps it up for today's show. Again, I'm sorry for it being late and sorry for the short episode. If you want to learn more about what was going on yesterday, there are some links in the description down below. Again, I do apologize, and thank you. It's the end of the show, and it's time for Monday's game releases. For PC, Nearscape and Space Raiders RPG. For Nintendo Switch, Bombing Busters. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Tuesday. And what's big and blue, and if it fell out of a tree, would kill you? The Pacific Ocean. That joke was notoriously big and notoriously wet. Click up here to watch today's bonus episode, which is me playing Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. Click down here to watch Thursday's episode, which is about Nintendo releasing a new version of the Switch's hardware next year, allegedly. Both of those links are in the description down below, and click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you on Tuesday. Go play some games.